Hello and welcome, I'm Hugh and this is Tomb Raider Remastered, where last time we started going through the Egyptian section of unfinished business, and I'm assuming today we're going to finish it up. Though I am eager because this is called the Temple of the Cat, so I want to see some kitties. Where if there's like murals and shit on the wall to them or something. So I honestly have no idea like how many levels there are in this, because like at this point any level beyond 4. I feel like I should be able to shoot him. I have no idea if this is the way I was meant to go or if I was meant to jump over the wall earlier. I'm sure these things have ranged attack, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure they can just shoot me, can't they? That was kind of lucky actually. Probably wasn't worth a little bit of damage I took for it, but that was dumb on my part, I will not lie. It's more terrifying when the enemies don't wake up. I thought the 5th time he jumped across and got a shot he would have stopped, but no, he keeps going, he just keeps doing it. Was it worth it? No, but it did it. I don't know, was that purely for the extras or was that actually needed for something? And did that open up back here as well? I think that was just for too many medkits. Though, to be fair, I didn't even use one to get, so that was worth it. Don't worry, I'll cut this out, but I'm just going to do the exact same thing as before, where I just set up here holding A. Point in wasting the good ammo when I can save it. Probably should take a medic actually before doing this, but I didn't take much damage actually, that's fine. Quickly drop a save before I continue onward there. Fair enough, I think that's the first time you've hidden loot underneath a box. Well, it's the first time I've noticed anyway. There's a lot of paw prints here. No friend. Well, I'm kind of glad I didn't make it in quickly. Now I should be able to actually, you know, run in and see what we'll swim in and see what I can get in there. I mean, I definitely had to go this way to get a key, so that's good. I don't feel like that's a slope I should slide down, but okay. Okay, so I've got one of the two keys, so I'm guessing that's two keys I need up there. I didn't want to do it. But yeah, so I could definitely move that wall, but is there anything up here? A few supplies on the top floor. So, oh, top column, top row. How would you describe, like, the layer of a pyramid? Top floor? Whatever the hell top level of a pyramid I can reach is. There's more ahead, but I can't get that, obviously. Is that what I'm meant to do? I'm clearly not worthy. I'll probably just drop a mini medkit in a minute. Shucks, I could probably drag that box all the way along. I think this one's the more obvious one, so I'll go do that first then. A little bit finicky of where it wants to be moved to, but it works, I guess. Guess it just goes on uneven terrain there, technically. Yeah, I don't know which one of these two is the more obvious, actually. I think this is a little more solid to climb up theirs, but we'll see. Yeah, I could pull it along, yeah. That'll be what I need to do for that then, cool. But yeah, it's one of those where at least editing wise I could just cut most of this out, but yeah, it's just gonna take me a few minutes to, you know, push this along, because I need to do this animation like 20 times at least. Okay, now just jump along and then start pulling it across. Quickly take a mini med kit, and also gonna drop a save. But I don't think I can mentally do that again. I really hope this is the secret, because I feel like I should get a decent reward for doing this one. There might be an invisible wall there. At least I got the key I needed, I guess. Now to see what's behind this door bit then. The fact you're giving me a large med kit is terrifying. I don't want a large med kit when it's like that. I don't need any complex jumps, it's just right here. Ooh, ornate keys they're called today. Fancy. Is this a pitch black maze I'm going through? I am so sorry because this seems to be pretty much a pitch black here. Okay, I can see now. The fact their eyes are glowing in the dark makes this even more terrifying. How is this a secret? Okay, so I've opened up that then at least. That's not what I'm meant to do. No, I'm not. Since the water's safe at least down here. Nothing much worse if I fall down again now. Okay, so I'm looking for several levers, right? By several, I mean two within 2 feet of each other. Yay, more meds. Get the feeling I'm probably gonna need a lot of meds by the end of this, so I'm not complaining by that at all. Okay, I'm pretty sure, yep, saw those alligators earlier, so... Mistakes were made. Okay, just a little nibble, I won't complain now. Okay, the fact they've animated cats on the walls, I love that. Yes, the cat room is awesome. I'm sorry I have to kill one of you to set the cat room, it feels insulting. There's no magic back in the water. The cat animation on the walls is actually really cool, I do really like that. I suppose I put one of my 5 ornate keys in this keyhole. So there's like 5 of these along here. Yeah, dropping a save because I do not trust something bad's about to happen, I'm thinking. Hey, smoothie ammo. Okay, it's just this way I think I can go the now, so... I thought there'd be someone heading up there. Jumps are slightly terrifying. Okay, so I found the lever now. Now to just climb all the way back out of here. Sounds easier than it probably will be. Yeah, fuck your slide and jump that. I'll jump across there, that seems safer and easier. Now let me climb the hell out of here and never return. A save, because I know what I'm like. I must have missed a trick in this area. I must have missed a trick for that room anyway. Okay, I definitely went a long awkward way about doing that, got it. Ah, crocodile came out somewhere. Pretty sure that crocodile wasn't here earlier, but yes. Crocodile now here. That was out here, that was probably not the play. Okay, so 2 levers and a boulder round. What's down here? Hmm. I'm glad I thought that one to look instead of just diving in their head first. But it was only slightly terrifying to do. Hmm. The fact that we're not all spawned is kind of more terrifying. I honestly thought, like, you know, as soon as I took some of the ammo, the one in front, they would spawn the one in front of it. No, taking that was as soon as spawn them. So they've all triggered now. Am I safe to just sit here holding A? Don't know. From the medkit at least hidden here. I think the bit of geometry breaks the pathing. Well, this is definitely one of the weirder cheese spots that I've found in the game so far. I didn't expect a corner to work this well. Can't be many more of them. I think I've changed most of them like this now. Okay, I think that's all of them dead now. Good to know that corner can cheese like every single one of them. Okay, there's still a couple more though. Guess that's all of them now. Didn't realise that drop would be enough to, you know, end that there, but okay. The complete wrong jump on that one, my bad. I don't know why I'm struggling to do this little bit of parkour here. I made a mistake jumping in here. No, that's not a mistake, but it's definitely a mistake of me. Doesn't seem to be any goodies hidden away here other than that large med cutscene a second ago. Huh? Do any of you know when I did that? Because I don't. That is one that has confused me, I will admit. I just coincidentally went the one way it seemed I needed to go. Honestly, I like the old-fashioned graphic one, it looks cooler. Okay, I definitely need to heal up after this fight, like, but... Okay, wasted a lot of shotgun ammo there, but we don't talk about it. I'd hope there's something hidden underneath it. For some reason I didn't trust I could make that, and I'm not sure why. wonder how much longer this level actually goes on for. It's not been the longest, but definitely feels like it's been going on for a while now, like. I do not trust myself, so save 150 before the parkour. Could I have dropped the save? Man, do a sprint jump there, turns out. That's not quite what I meant to do, but I didn't die at least. That's definitely what I meant to do. I mean, wasn't quite what I was trying to do again, but at least I didn't die for it. I am not sure what side I need to dive onto, so... Okay, that's fine. I have those these. I thought I ran out of health, so I stopped reacting. I'm just letting the death animation play out. I was wrong. I'm pretty sure it's death if I drop down here, but just in case. Yes, that's the room of playing downward. Go. This is why we drop a save to be safe. Ah. Apparently that Shadow of the Cast level's done now. Oh. Is that the final mission now? Well then. I think that might be us actually finished with Tomb Raider 1 Remastered now. If we include the bonus epilogue sort of content. Honestly, that was a lovely time and I'm quite glad I went through and finally got to play that, to be honest. I will admit there's definitely some areas, like, the biggest issue I think I had with this game is one thing, and I am not used to the delay. Like, if you press right bumper, there's a delay before you start it. Things like that. Like if you jump, there's a delay before you actually. That's the only maybe problem, I guess. But I think that's more just me not being used to the controls, so I wouldn't even say that's a problem. But honestly, there's a lot. I think I probably, to estimate, got around half of all the secrets in the game. There are a lot of secrets and a lot of pickups I never did. There's a bunch of other things. There's New Game Plus as well, which I won't lie, I did a little bit looking into. From my understanding, all that's different is it's a same playthrough, but you're not allowed to heal. I could be mistaken on that, but I think that's maybe a challenge run I'll get around to at some point. But I don't think I'll, continue with that. I think next week will be something else then, if, this is truly over, but I want to keep focused on Tomb Raider, because that has been a lovely time. I mean, I spent, I think it was £18.60 roughly, for all three of the games, Tomb Raider Remastered. So, for $6.20, this game was well worth the purchase. I am more than thoroughly happy with that. I more than had a good maybe 30 to 40 hours. Yeah, it's probably been around 30 hours I've been playing this game for just completing this in unfinished business, which I'm quite happy, and there's easily another 30 to 50 hours on challenge runs, collectible runs, getting all the secrets and that, trying to do things like no medkit runs and New Game Plus. There's definitely, 100 hours worth of content probably to this game. Compared to some of the recent AAA releases, I am so much happier I went and played this instead of some of the others. Like, there's been a few letdowns in gaming over the past, 5 years, we'll say. But I'm glad Tomb Raider's definitely done well. It may have been a remake, but it's a remake of games that I believe were made in the 1996 to 1998 area. I could be wrong, but I believe that was when these games were originally made. So it's definitely been a long time since they came out, but I can see why. There's simplicity in how, you can look at something and go, one gap. Small little jump is enough to clear it. Everything is very, structured you can kind of guess looking at something what you should and shouldn't be able to get away with, which is a brilliant feature. I'll admit this tutorial was a little bit, there wasn't much in it. I did go over the jumping, but I found slight methods that were a little bit, I did eventually figure out ways of doing the long jump, and that took a little bit of time. The tutorial maybe could have been a little bit better done, but it wasn't too bad. It was a quick little 2-minute thing, so it wasn't too much. The only thing it didn't tutorialize was, you could pull out guns with Y. That was the one which in part 1 I had the issue of trying to spend 10 seconds just clicking every button until I figured out how to draw guns, but that's definitely been interesting, and the progression from Peru being quite simple, Greece warming you up, especially the Temple of the Gods, the Four God Room. That was a little bit of a wake up of, yeah, just save, just let my pride and ego go. I don't need to worry. I can drop 150 saves. It's okay. I'm here for a fun time, not to challenge it. Just repeating the same room because I've done a mistake 3 rooms later 5 times. It's not fun. There's not much point in it, so just drop the save. It's easier. But that's definitely been lovely anyway, and I'm quite glad that I've went through with this. Definitely a few interesting ones, like towards the end of the game some of the enemies were very tanky, like especially with pistols only, like when I was using one of the pistols in the new game, like the base game. Some of the end game enemies were quite goddamn tanky, but there's these shotgun where I made that a lot easier, no doubt. But that's definitely been nice. I do want to also give credit to the music. As the music's playing in the background, dear god, it's such a soothing, calming, like, it's gonna be one of those songs that are stuck in my head 10 years time. If I just hear that little glimpse of it, it's gonna bring back nostalgia. And honestly, to bring nostalgia out of me, this, like, I'm not a kid anymore. It's quite hard to feel something that will instantly make me nostalgic to hear now, which that is, like, whoever the musician people were that were doing it, like the music writer, the music, like, they have done a phenomenal job. I'm not a huge, like, critiquer or fan of the music one way or another. I'm usually quite impartial, not, but this game's done really well with it, which I cannot deny. Though Although Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3 will come someday, we'll have a little break from Lara Croft for a little while. I'm still just very glad we went through this. It's been a very fun time. And not too shabby final stats for it. But yeah, that's new game and unfinished business both completed now. As we sit on the title screen for the final time for a little while, I think that's enough for now. This has been the lovely Tomb Raider Remastered, which I understand why it's so well regarded and why this was deemed a pioneer for game. It was one of the first platformers. It's done a lot, honestly. Things like the combat, the only game I think that would have been similar to this was maybe Mario or something. But changing from, you know, the quote-unquote childish design of that to more of a mature adult audience game, this definitely is one of the forerunners of one of the big games that made gaming. And I am so glad, like, it has been a lovely experience. But enough about Tomb Raider. I've been Q. Thank you for joining me. Take care and enjoy.